What's up guys, welcome to another video, and in this video I'm going to talk about how good Scarlett's first variation actually is. Now when first looking at Scarlett, you're not going to think she's all that good. I didn't think she was all that good either, because she has so many flawless block gaps, kind of met with the pressure. Like, she's a good zoner, but when she gets in your face, she has like a lot of issues you could expose. But this variation, it gives her this parry, and this parry actually fixes a lot of her issues. I already showed all her flawless block issues in the previous video I did, but just to show, like, these are the two main strings that she has that I'll be covering. So this one of her best mids has a gap, and then this right here has a gap. But luckily, all these moves are special cancelable. So what you do is, you cancel it into your parry at the very end, and if the opponent were to try to do a wake up 2, not a wake up 2, but you know, if they're trying to do a flawless block up 2 or flawless block up 3, you'll actually be able to punish them. Alright, so I'm going to have Scarlett do her forward 4-3, and I'm going to try to flawless block it. See how I get parried? So I'm going to show the same thing with her 1-2-4 string. So that's really awesome. That actually fixes one of her main issues, because those are two of her best strings. Like, when she's doing pressure, she's going to either do this mid. Let me turn off that real quick. Yeah, she's going to use this mid, or a lot of times they use this, you know, because that's her fastest punish string, and her fastest string she could respond with. And that's really good, so that gives her the mind game of if she's going to do the parry or not. Because then that opens up you being able to do stuff like this. You could always stagger it anyway, but you can actually throw other projectiles and like actually use her presser correctly. And you're probably wondering if you can punish the Scarlett player for doing the parries. So in this string, if you were to do the parry, you can get punished for it. But in this string, you won't get punished for doing the parry, assuming you don't hold it and you just let it go right away. So I'm going to have Scarlett do her forward 4-3, do the parry, and then block right away. So okay, and I'm going to have her do it again. If I make the read, I can get a punish on it. So that's one issue with using it with that string. It's not a foolproof plan. If the opponent catches on, they can punish you. But of course, as a Scarlett player, if you know they're going to do that, then you can just, you know, go into this, you know. So it opens up mind games. But it's mind games it's more in the Scarlett player's favor. But now I'm going to have Scarlett doing the 1-2-4 string, and I'm going to attempt to punish him for doing the parry. So that situation is completely safe for Scarlett, and as a matter of fact, it makes it completely neutral. So I'm going to have Scarlett, after her doing the parry, I'm going to have her jump right away, and I'm going to do the same thing with Sindel. I'm going to jump as soon as I recover. Alright, so check this out. So that situation is completely useful. So that's awesome. Like, this string, you can pretty much never flawless block punish. The Scarlett could always just cancel into this, cancel to a parry, keep herself safe, and the situation is neutral. Like, normally, just doing this string by itself is -1, so it's like, okay, -1, and if you were to do it with a projectile, it's -6. So either way, you're always going to be minus regardless. So you might as well pretty much always cancel into that, and you're even. It's actually better than the other situations. So that's really awesome. This variation gives actual some mind games to Scarlett. It's not just mindless, okay, flawless block up to everything, blah, 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 blah. Like, you actually have to worry about some stuff. Because that was the issue, like, when I covered it in the third variation, and it's the same thing in the second variation. She doesn't have anything to make you scared of the flawless block. Now, of course, you still can flawless block this string, or like strings like this, because the last hit is not special cancelable. But those strings are not a big deal. Like, you don't do this full string. Like, you never do it. You just maybe you do this, or let's say this string, you cancel that into a special move, especially if you're going against someone that knows how to flawless block. But really, her two best strings, for this one here and this one here, you have this parry that can save you from the flawless block. Now granted, this one's a mind game. If you parry, the opponent reads it, the opponent can punish you, assuming they have like a low combo starter. Because this parries high attacks, throws, yeah, this high attacks, throws, and mid attacks. It doesn't parry lows, and it doesn't parry jump-ins. And what's awesome is, if they don't learn, you get a crushing blow of this parries 3 times, and it gives you some health back. And the flawless blocks are really just the main issue that holds Scarlett back, because this variation, she has great zoning. She has like so many projectiles for like no reason. So godlike zoning. She has a teleport that she actually does not even need. Like, I don't think zoners like Scarlett or Cetrion should have a teleport that puts you like all the way far away from the opponent. But whatever. She has those things. So she has amazing zoning. When she goes in, she's actually a threat because you can't just mindlessly flawless block her. It's all a mind game. And if she wants to do it with this string, well, it's guaranteed safe and you have to deal with it. And of course, she has good combo damage and whatnot, has better pressure in this variation. She's really, really good. So if you're going to play Scarlett, I think this is the variation to pick because it fixes her issues. She has great zoning, honestly, I think the teleport is broken for a character like this. So it's a broken teleport. So I don't think she's S tier. She's not S tier because she still has the gap issues. And she's not crazy overpowered because there's better zoners out there. There's characters that apply pressure better than she does. She's just very solid. So personally, I would put her around A+, maybe S-, but I don't think she's that good. I would put her in A+. So that's about it for the video today, guys. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and follow me on Twitch. And I'll see you guys next time.